Peace. Got to start with peace. I'm not going to dwell on what's going on, but peace to everyone out there. We got to bring it. We got to be it. So today, I don't know. I was going to make a video about what's going on. I keep feeling led to do that, but there's so much division. I decided to change the topic altogether. And I just realized, like, holy shit, it's only been since like March, the middle of March, Friday the 13th was a significant day for me. But our world has changed so much, and it keeps changing. So I was like, shit, let me do a video on some lessons that I've learned. And I would love more than any, it's not about me, I'm just making content. I would love to hear, please, if you watch this video, comment below. I want to know what you've learned. We're all, man, this is a great time of change. I do believe that we're in some kind of great awakening, and man, if we don't learn from this, like, what have we gained? All right, so here's some things I've learned. Number one, probably, I am kind of nocturnal. It's like 1:45. I don't know. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't, but I've learned when I'm awake, it's for some reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't be awake. So if you ever can't sleep, don't get frustrated, don't beat yourself up, don't try to make yourself sleep. If you're up, be up, do something. You'll sleep when you're ready. Another huge lesson that I'm being taught daily, and I struggle, it's probably my biggest struggle, is patience. And I think that we've all had to learn to be patient through this. We've all been faced with so much unknown, you know, the fear of the virus, and then, you know, all this radical division and violence and hatred and anger and people losing jobs, and I lost my job, and, you know, like, it's part of it. But patience is important, and we have to just go with things. They keep changing. Another, do what you love to do. Part of that thing about the job, I was in a job that I've been misaligned with. I worked for some wonderful people doing a really good thing, and it was a horrible fit for me, and I was just living a lie. And when you try to live a lie, it's going to catch up with you every time. And being authentic and being true to yourself and not living a lie makes such a difference. I don't have all my answers, and I don't know what's next. And that bothers me at times, but that goes back to the patience. I have to be here now, and I have to put my good where it does the most. And I'll tell you this, living inauthentically will wreck your life. It will destroy you. It will cut the legs out from underneath you. I'm not saying you have to love your job, but if you're completely misaligned in a relationship, in a job, in any situation in your life, you know it. And you don't need me to tell you, because that voice inside of you is telling you. Listen to that voice, okay? Live aligned. Try to live more aligned. Another, social media and TV can seriously taint your world. It can really can make things so much worse. And it's so bad right now, man. And I love everybody. But it's like, shit, man. Like, I try to, like, I'm on Facebook, and someone posts, like, a live view party of something going on, and, like, everybody's arguing it. Like, man, most of the shit on there right now is so negative, so divided. I'm learning more and more, taking breaks. Screw the TV. And it's not just news. Don't watch the news. It's hard not to. We're living in historic times. I admit, I've watched it some. But I'm realizing too, when I don't watch it, I'm much happier. Much happier. What we allow into our realm creates our reality. Even some of the, like, Netflix shows and stuff. There's been some great series that I've watched that I've enjoyed, but they're just so dark. And if you're watching dark or negative energy or low energy stuff, it's going to impact your life. And how you feel, how we feel, is the most important thing. I mean, we have to control that, and that's only up to you and me. And if you're allowing, you know, social media or other things to get into your head and into your realm, it will taint you, and you don't even realize it. Another, being in nature is healing. Get outside more. Breathe that fresh air. I've been out running, walking, exercising more. Just being outside is huge. Make time to get outside. Another. Be uncomfortable. Put yourself out there. I'm doing it more and more regularly through videos. Not only that, like I've broached some subjects that I was very uncomfortable to talk about and recorded it and just threw it out there. Be yourself. Don't, if it's, follow that voice, that gut instinct, but there are things inside of you that you want to get out. I know that. Get it out. Be yourself. The world needs more authenticity. Be yourself. The world is so hurt-filled and full of hate, but that is a perception, like that's what we're getting from the media and social media. I'm saying there's so much good going on too. And I do feel that the good is going to win. It's always going to win. Love always wins. Just for all the bad that's out there, most of our energy and focus right now is on what's wrong. There's a lot of right things. There's a lot of good things going on. Look for that. People matter. Relationships, friends, family. That's what matters, not stuff. We've been so caught up in this matrix, this game, like chasing, accumulate, win, dominate, get all you can get. It's not about that. What matters, I think we've all learned through this, is people and relationships, especially being separate from so many important people. Don't take that for granted. Apparently, we don't have to worry about that anymore. We went from crazy shit, like where you're walking down the wrong aisle of a grocery last week, to they're boarding up the front of the grocery so it's not rioted tonight. What's next week? Who knows? But people matter. Focus on that. Roll with change. I don't really need to say much more than that, but like our lives constantly change. It is our resistance to that causes a lot of our problems. Everything changes. Nature changes. Look at nature. It changes. Spring, every fall, the leaves lose their trees and come back alive in the spring. We're the ones that resist change. Just roll with change. Shit. Based on the last few months, God knows what's next. Be ready. Worry about today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next month or what you got planned. Jesus, I think we've all learned that. If you're worried about July plans now, holy shit, look at May. Like how much has changed? How much has changed in like a week? Okay? Focus on now. I think all this is helping us all to be more present. All we can deal with is now. There is no tomorrow. It's an illusion. Yesterday is an illusion. Now is the only time. Yesterday was another now. And when you show up tomorrow, it's going to be another now too. Be present. Quit looking ahead and quit looking back. Make life fun. Make time for fun. And make time for laughs. These are dark times. There's a lot of negative, heavy energy. Make time to laugh. Shit, I try to share memes, and I'm sure some people are not I've gotten some negative comments. I don't care. I still have to spread laughter. We're here, we're the only species that can laugh. Hyenas don't count. We're the only living species that can laugh. Make time for it. Take advantage of that. Share it. Spread it. God, the world needs laughs. It really is the best medicine. And love everybody. All this division, there's so much hate, man. We're all caught up in the bullshit. Race, religion, sexuality, gender, nationality, they're all illusions. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That's the truth of it. And for Christ's sake, if we were all the same, what a horrible world it would be. We would be dull really quick, in spite of the fact that we're constantly trying to get everybody to agree with us. Just go with it and love everybody, man. It doesn't matter anymore. As long as we're focused on color or race, religion, gender, those are, we're focused on how we're different. Can't we just fucking get along? Can't we just see how we're the same? If you meet someone new, don't judge. Don't immediately start looking them up and down. How is this person different from me? Start looking for how you're the same. If you look for how you're the same, you're always going to find it. You can start in a smile. Every human is our brother and sister, and we got to come together. This shit, we're destroying our world. We have got to come together, and love is the only answer. So, anyway, like I said, I would love. This is what I've learned. It's almost 2 in the morning, rambling video, but like, I don't know. These are some lessons I've learned in less than 3 months. What have you learned? I hope you've learned something. I know you have. And I would love to hear your feedback and comments, and just thanks everybody for being a part and tuning in. And it is just time for us to be the change. You, me. We got to be love and just raise that level of energy in the world, in yourself and in the world. It all starts with you and me. And as always, have a happy now, because you can't be happy yesterday and you can't be happy tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.